There's a specific kind of inferiority that comes out when you're staring at a blank screen and wondering what to post because, quite frankly, you've started over 3 times already and you have nothing to show for it. Give me the next few minutes. I'll show you exactly where content really comes from so that you never have to stare at that blank screen wondering what to say again. Before we get into it, I've got a resource that pulls your content ideas straight out of your own story, so you're never starting from nothing. It's called the mirror prompt. If you want it, drop mirror in the comments. I'll send it to you. My name's Scott. I've had 5 restarts and 1 breakthrough, and in every video, you're going to get one idea that could lead to your breakthrough. Here's the problem nobody says out loud. It's not that you don't have anything to say. It's that you've been trying to invent something clever instead of just telling the truth about what you've actually lived. So the cursor blinks, the caption box, it just stays empty, and that inferiority creeps in. I know because I've lived it. I thought I had to put out this persona of success before I achieved it, but the truth was that people love to see you in the trenches with the same struggles that they have, and it makes you relatable. It makes them know that you haven't quite figured it all out, and that's okay. But here's what most people do. They wait for inspiration. They scroll through other people's content hoping something sparks an idea. They copy a swipe file that's not theirs and they post it anyway, hoping nobody really notices that it doesn't sound like them, or more often, they just don't post that day at all. And then not the next day either. But the real reason that approach fails is you're searching outside yourself for content that was only ever going to come from inside your own story. Nobody runs out of things to say about their own life. They run out of things to say about a life that's not theirs. I can literally share a fresh new idea every day because I've learned so much through my own mistakes. Now here's the framework that ends that blank page for good. Step 1 is to go back to the real moment, not a general topic, the exact moment you knew something wasn't working. What were you doing? What did you feel? What changed after? That's never generic. Step 2 is to name what you'd tell somebody living that right now. So if someone you cared about was in that same situation, what would you actually say to them? That's your content. Step 3 is to say it the way you would say it out loud. Skip the polish, skip the marketing voice. The version that sounds like you talking to one person beats that marketing voice swipe file every single time. My mentor was literally just talking about this. She said she had taken so many copywriting courses, but it wasn't until she learned that her own voice was the best copy she could possibly come up with because it made her relatable that she started to see a breakthrough in her business. It actually works because content that comes from something real, it's impossible to run out of. You have years of real moments, real memories, real lessons. Every one of them is a caption waiting to happen. You can dig through your own memory and pull these out yourself, and plenty of people do it that way. But the faster path is having a guided process ask you the right questions so the real moments surface in minutes instead of months. If you want the mirror prompt to help you pull that content straight from your own story, drop mirror in the comments and I'll send it your way. You can literally sit down tonight, run through the mirror prompt, and walk away with a list of real moments to post about. No more blank screen, no more inferiority, just real content, real moments from your story waiting to be told out loud.